Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What is up, and welcome to the start of today. We need to grind still another, I think it's like 500,000 gold, something like that. I've sold a little bit of ISO. We're up to like just under 2.2 million at the moment, but I think we need like 2.6 for Blade. 2.6 seems to be the figure that everybody's telling me, but simultaneously I'm a little bit worried, man, because we don't have much skill ISO. Like, out of all the openings that we've done recently, the only skill champion as a 4 or 5 star that we've duped is Blade. But hey, boys, you win some, you lose some, and yesterday, man, we won a lot, so I cannot complain, boys. We just need to sit down, we need to grind it out, and we need to solve this goddamn clown fiesta problem that we have with not having enough gold at the moment, which is something I definitely should have sorted out before Blade. But what is up to PJ Genso, official WC, Syed Carlos, appreciate you guys being early. Also got Atomic Justin Keith in the chat today. Keith, bro, like, I'm so sorry, man. I cannot believe first stocking out on Spider-Man and Blade, you are being kabam left, right, and center. So my prayers to you, my friend. I cannot believe it. Like, I've seen some people, like, get insanely lucky. Some proper plebs, mate, get really, really lucky yesterday. But too many people, man. Too many people got absolutely kabammed. My boy Gavian from my alliance as well on Strike Force, he opened 9 crystals. I think he has the largest crystal opening on YouTube with a reaction. He did 9 of them, and the dude, he just got shafted, boys. Absolutely shafted. So yeah, prayers are going out to Gavian, Rich the Man, BG. Like, it was a triumphant day for some, but man, it could be anybody. It could be you, man. You've always got to think of it that way. If if the dice didn't roll in that way, then yes, you could have been one of those people that got kabammed. I could have easily got kabammed yesterday, but luckily, man, oh gosh, just the most ridiculous opening to ever land on the face of YouTube. Yeah, I felt for Brian, man, but his rank up video was hilarious, bro. Oh, I really enjoyed watching that after I finished, the live stream yesterday evening. You can tell he ain't feeling too great about it, but simultaneously, you know, Brian, he's a big grinder. He's gonna have at least one more try. We were talking about it last night in chat with Quick Shot and a few other people, like whether or not he's gonna be able to muster like an additional try as well, like 2 more tries. And I think it's with the right luck, it could be possible, and depending on Brian's stash. But we will have to see, ladies and gentlemen. We will have to see. Yeah, what is up, Limitless? Bro, I know, man. It was so... Yesterday, like, I'm still in disbelief, man. I watched the opening back again this morning. It's got, like, I think it's got, like, 6,000 likes or something now, which is insane. I think that's, like, my most liked video ever on YouTube. And I'm sure a lot of people were liking it, just being like, "Oh mate, fuck you, seeing this opening, it's unbelievable." But I'm gonna smash that like button, so I appreciate it, lads. I've just 100% complete Act 5. Would I use a 5-star generic awakening gem on Archangel? I've been thinking about the exact same dilemma myself, Andy. I am not too sure at this point. I'm mulling it over because I feel like we're in a very, very similar situation here. I really want Archangel up at rank 4, but it's the thing with the generic, right? You know, 5-star generics, they're just so difficult to get, and with Archangel being in the 10k crystal, it's one of those things that could turn into a situation where you use the generic gem and the very next crystal you pull 5-star Archangel and you're like, oh, well that, you know, generic gem was completely down the shitter. So, it's a tough one, man. It is a tough one. I think out of a lot of the champions, Archangel is definitely one of like the top 5 worthiest ones at the moment for a 5-star generic awakening gem. But yeah, I'm not too sure, man. I am not too sure myself. It is up to you whether or not you want to take that gamble or maybe wait out for a few more crystals. I think I'm going to try and save my generic gems for like brand new quote-unquote god tier featured champions if we go for those in like the featured hero crystals. So I think that is going to be my mentality moving forward, but I've been going back and forth on it, dude. But we'll see. Like, I still need to sort out my problem with gold in the first place. Thoughts on the 5-star cutoff? I'm not really too sure. I put down, I think in the description, like 25, 30 million, something like that. Because it's a 5-star for Jane Foster. There's only 150 of them available. I don't think it's going to be something that's tremendously low, because I know people grinded like 12 and a bit million points, you know, to the final cutoff just to get like 2,000 5-star shards. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm interested to see what 4 Jane Foster lands at, though. That's something that has piqued my curiosity, but I would be very, very surprised if it was like under, I guess under 20 million, I'd be surprised at, but I personally think it's going to land somewhere like 26, 27 million, but I'm not too sure on that one. It's super hard to tell, and also it's going to be impossible to predict because the amount of 4 Jane Fosters, or the amount of any top featured champion, is so incredibly limited that, yeah, it's significantly more difficult to predict than a pool. Like, you know, the basic pool, there are like, what was it, like 12 to 14,000 copies of that champion available. In contrast to 150, man, it's much more of a shot in the dark, let's put it that way. Cian, you got Blade safe generic for Ghost Rider. I already have Ghost Rider as well, man, but I'm not really too sure I want to use a generic on Ghost Rider, if I'm perfectly honest. I think I want to open some more 5-star crystals, but we'll see, man. Yo, what is up, PJ? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Greatly appreciate it. And also, you are our first super chatter of the day, PJ. Let's get you up there as the blubberiest well. So that is a £2 super chat right there. So that is about the equivalent in today's economy of $2.50 as the blubberiest well super chat, man. PJ, thank you very much for the tip, man. I do appreciate the support. What is that? 16.5 million placed me 214th last round for Killmonger. Damn, I imagine, like, to be honest, above like 12.5 million, I would assume there's quite a big divide in terms of scores for people that are, you know, stopping there to just get the shards, and people that are going like all in order to try and get Killmonger. So yeah, I would assume there's a little bit of a divide there. Anyway, we're going to queue up the 5-star champions in this arena, try and push it to the next milestone. And oh my gosh, Dennis, that is a huge super chat. Bro, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have some crazy hype in chat right now for your boy Dennis G dropping that $20 super chat? Bro, it's been my pleasure, man. I'm very, very glad that some of the video guides, tutorials, live streams, goofs and gaffs, all that kind of stuff has helped you out. So yeah, massive love to Dennis. I will get you updated there as our blubberiest well of the day. Not even 8 minutes into the live stream day, man. We've already got $20 right at the top of the screen. Dennis, I appreciate your generosity, my friend. What's that? See, and how are you going to get enough gold to upgrade all of the champions that I have? I do not know the answer to that question. The only answer that I note in that question, Matthew, is grind arena till I hate my existence. That's the only solution that I've come up with so far, is basically sacrifice every waking moment to grinding every single arena and hitting all of the milestones for, yeah, the next 17 years of my life. And pray to the Kabam gods that the gold realm comes back around. But I think gold, like, I've seen, especially after all the hoarding, a really big conversation come up about gold in the last, like, day or so after everybody's opened the blade crystals. Because it is ridiculous. The current state of gold acquisition, I think, is ridiculous, man. It's by far one of the worst states it's been in. And it just does not even come close to the rates of, like, champion acquisition and upgrade material acquisition. So yeah, there needs to be like an all-around buff for gold, man, because gold is just absolutely ludicrous in the current state of Marvel Contest of Champions. But again, once again, massive shout out to Dennis for being our blubberiest whale of the day today, and also Don Hurd coming in with a $5 super chat, man. Congrats on the opening yesterday. When are we gonna see that blade at rank 5, bro? I'm close, man. I need I believe it's 400,000 more gold, and then we can take him up, dude. But hopefully I can have that by the end of today. That would be fantastic. But I just need to sit my ass down and grind a lot of arena, my friend. But thank you very much for the tip, dude. Big time appreciate it. T1 Alpha is now my problem again. Yo, yeah, it does become a little bit of an issue. I'm finding gold is just the big overarching problem for me, but depending on where you've allocated your time, I can see like different problems arising. But if I did have, you know, if I had ground out significantly more arena in the past, then yeah, my problem would be with T1 Alpha at the moment, I would assume. Hey, what is up, Stan Lee? Hey, bro, with all the new God tier champions, which will I rank up the rest? Which to rank for? Which will I awaken? I'm not too sure, man. Because there are so many options, so many options. I really want to take Doc Ock, Medusa, and Archangel up. I think those are the big three. As well as Blade, obviously, but I'm not too sure in which order, and I'm not too sure which one I want to take up to rank for first out of all of those champions. So yeah, I'm gonna take Blade up, maybe do a few Alliance Wars, have a little bit of a think, but I kind of have a feeling that next month it's gonna be a pretty good idea to get Dr. Octopus up to rank 4, because I feel like he is gonna be a very, very good champion for fighting Bishop and also Sabretooth, who both appear to be incredibly susceptible. Well, it looks like the way that you counter them is to, what is it, heal block both of them. Is it heal block both of them? Or maybe power lock Bishop? I think it's something like that. But yeah, I feel like Doc Ock's going to be good, man, but we'll just have to wait and see. And also, damn, man, we got another super chat. Guys, you're being way too generous today with the tips. Massive shout out to Daniel Bernard. Daniel, no message there, but I just want to give you some mad love, man. That's a $10, a big old chunk of change. Daniel, mad love, man, mad love. Thank you very much. I feel very, very bad for Gavnonymous 2K. So do I, man. We had Brian Anonymous 2K, Rich Anonymous 2K. We've got Gavnonymous 2K. Guys, the way that it works, if you got kabbed yesterday, you just take the first part of your name and then add in Anonymous 2K on the end. It's and you can wear that badge, guys. That is the achievement that you have earned if you got royally kabbed yesterday. But don't give up, because there is still time when next month's event to rinse through uncollected. You can get all of the shards there, and that should, with everything else, hopefully allow you to get another try at Blade. And yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Hey, ahoy, seeing crazy opening yesterday. Hyperion worth rank 4 unduped. I would say it very much depends on your roster and other options. For a lot of people, if Hyperion is maybe one of the only good champions you've got, I would say he's worth taking up to rank 4 unawakened. But yeah, it always depends on kind of your roster and what other options you have available. But thank you very much for the congratulations and kind words on yesterday's opening, David. It was a sick one, lads, and it went super, super well. Do I play Marvel Future Fight 2? No, I do not play. I've played a little bit of Marvel Future Fight, and I watch some of Cynic Alex's videos, because I like to kind of like keep an eye on other mobile games and see what cool features and stuff that they're doing, so that, you know, I can get some ideas of what would be good to see in games like Marvel Contest of Champions, and just kind of see other systems that are being implemented. So yeah, I like watching like Cynic Alex and also like Mobile Gamer when it comes to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So there's some cool ass stuff out there, man. But yeah, I like Future Fight, but it seems a little bit like a bit of an autoplay fiesta for the most part. It's like you get your champions geared or characters geared, and then mostly it seems autoplay. But I don't know if I'm wrong in that regard. But a lot of the character animations and sets look really, really good in Marvel Future Fight, and they do bring a lot of characters to the table. What's my most favorite champion in the game? I quite like Blade, man, believe it or not. Also like Gwenpool. Most of the God tier champions. I have a lot of fondness for Medusa as well recently. Like, I've played her quite a lot on the free-to-play account. But there is a big long list of champions that I thoroughly enjoyed playing in Marvel Contest of Champions. Even the meme ones, man, are quite fun to play on the right occasion. Like, I love playing Netflix Daredevil. Netflix Daredevil is like my favorite like non-mainstream meta character to play. I love Netflix Daredevil, man. I cannot give that man enough appreciation. But I play Netflix Daredevil quite a bit when I'm casually grinding on the free-to-play account. We played Netflix Daredevil yesterday in the 3-star Master Mode Challenge. There's quite a bit of Netflix Daredevil gameplay there if you want to see some of the stuff that we do in Netflix Daredevil. So yeah, it's fun. Just essentially, I just love that increased stun duration on the parries, man. That is a very, very good time. Who should I go with? Mephisto or Scarlet Witch? Both 4-star and Unawakened. I mean, Unawakened, the Mephisto is going to be better, but I would say Awakened Scarlet Witch is going to be significantly more valuable for the majority of progression. Awakened Scarlet Witch is just a great champion to have, really. Like, she's really, really cool. But one of the things that I hate about this new arena, man, it really takes the piss, is every match is 500 gold, man. 500 gold. And let's look at what we're getting, right? So we're paying 500 gold. The milestones pretty much cover the gold for this arena. And one of the things, obviously, that I'm interested in is the 5-star shards as well. So that's why I'm just getting the 5-star champions off cooldown here. Hey, what is up, Michael? Congratulations, first and foremost, man, on completing Act 5. It's quite the push, man. It's quite the push. Like, that MODOK, Mephisto, and Ultron, those are some very, very nasty bosses for really anybody to deal with, man. So huge congrats on getting it done. And thank you very much for the tip, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the free-to-play stream. And hopefully, you know, you got a few tips there and saved you a few revives. But massive shout-out for the tip, man. Who do I think is better, Gwenpool or Killmonger? I think depends which, you know, what exactly you're looking for in the character. I think Killmonger is a better champion for countering evade characters, but overall, I think Gwenpool's a little bit more fun to play. Like, I really like Gwenpool, man. She's super good, and the damage of Gwenpool, I would say, is a little bit better than the potential damage of Killmonger. I think there's probably about like a 30-35% difference in like maximum damage output. Probably something around that region, I would assume, from some of the kills that I've seen. Alright, let's get the Sandman down. Not too bad, lads. Not too bad. My favorite meta champion. I don't think Netflix Daredevil's in my meta. I don't know who's in my meta. I don't know. But my favorite, like, underrated champion, Netflix Daredevil, man. Big up that boy. Opened 2 Blade feature crystals and got Medusa and Miles Spidey. So pissed off. I wouldn't be pissed off about the Medusa, man. I'd be super happy about that. That is a win, man. That is a big win. Miles Spidey, yeah, I can understand the frustration at that, but Medusa, like, tons of people splurged their entire crystal load trying to go for Medusa and didn't get her, and she's a really, really great addition to have to pretty much any roster, because she has some relatively unique mechanics with her armor break and her ability to kind of fully disable robot champions, and it's very good for stuff like, you know, Labyrinth of Legends if you want to make a push for that in the future. So yeah, I'd say the Medusa's a win, man. You can't be too sorry about that one. Hey, what is up, Nozo? Thank you very much for the super chat. Big up, PLN5. What? I do apologize here for my naivety, but what currency / region is PLN from? Educate me, my friend. I'm but a simple idiot, and I need to know, man. I need to know. I'm incredibly curious now. See, would I awaken my Gwenpool now I got Blade duped? I'm having to think about it, Atomic. I'm not too sure. I want to rush into it yet, because there's not really anything I need the awakened Gwenpool for at the moment. And that's usually what I make my rank up decisions based off, is like, okay, like what exactly am I going to use this character for now? And if I'm using something like a 5-star awakening gem, I want to make sure, you know, I'm getting some pretty awesome use out of it. But I've become a little bit of a hoarder, man. I'm very, very hesitant to use a lot of rank up materials and awakening gems on characters. I'm just always worried, like, that I'm going to use something like a really valuable 5-star awakening gem on somebody like Gwenpool or Archangel, and then the next 10k crystal, it's going to be like Gwenpool Archangel, and I'll be like, well, just burn that one instantly in the bin. Oh, it's Poland. Oh, appreciate the education there, man. Guys, thank you very much. Yeah, big up Poland, man. Seeing who should I work on? All unduped, 5-star Quake, Yellow Jacket, or Green Goblin? I'd say out of all of those, if you know how to play Quake and you can play her well, she's going to be the best champion to focus on. So I'd probably focus on Quake, but make sure you know how to play Quake. We did a video on Quake Champion of the Day video, which are going to be returning, guys. They are going to be returning soon. But yeah, check that out for some tips on how to play Quake, and there are some really, really good Quake gameplay videos out on there on YouTube, so have a bit of a look at it. See, we need a Carnage and Ant-Man rework. Bro, 100%. Totally nothing to do with my Blade Crystals. Man, I 100% agree. Those two champions, they definitely need a significant revamp. Yo, damn, man, we have some whale wars in the chat already. Daniel Bernard with the second super chat of the day, man, has just thrown another $30 my way. So we have now $40 today from Daniel Bernard. Thank you so much, Daniel. It's crazy, man. We're not even half an hour into the first stream of the day. Mad love to Daniel, guys. Can we show him some whale emojis there? Daniel, my friggin' G, I do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I'm glad that, you know, the videos have helped you out, my guy. But yeah, dude, appreciate the tip, man. That is a big old chunk of coins to be chucking down. Let's get you up there. Just put it toward the middle as well. Gosh. Okay, there we go. That's all right. That's fairly in the center, man. It's fairly in the center. Seen as Doc Ock good. Doc Ock is a really, really great champion. He's in my demigod tier. Has the potential to infinite power lock, infinite heal block, if you know how to play the character correctly. So yeah, Doc Ock is a champion with a really good amount of value, which I assume is only going to be increased next month with the introduction of Bishop and Sabretooth. So yeah, we'll keep a little bit of an eye out. If I heard anything about the next beta testing will happen, I have not. I assume I probably won't be invited, though. But, yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I reckon there's going to be quite a lot coming in the next week in Marvel Contest of Champions, because, you know, the monthly event quest is about to end, so there's going to be, you know, I still need to do, like, an early data mind abilities video for Sentinel, and dig into some of that information, which hopefully we'll get around to today. But yeah, there are a few things on my list at the moment. So early data mind abilities video for Sentinel. I want to do an updated tier list because I need to get like Killmonger, Gladiator Hulk, the improvements to Luke Cage and Red Hulk. And I just want to do a video kind of talking all about that stuff and you know, what has changed in the last month or so, and then I imagine next month the tier list is going to change even more if True Strike has been updated and changed to counter auto block as well. But yeah, we'll have to see, man. There's quite a few stuff going on at the moment. Hey, what is up, Andre? Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Dude, big up. Thanks for all the guides. Keep up the good work. Between a 4-star Archangel and Medusa, both unawakened, which one do I think that you should take up to rank 4, level 40? I would say generally Medusa is probably going to serve you better unawakened. Because Archangel, unawakened, he just has the damage, which is pretty decent, but he's still gimped against poison, immune and bleed immune champions. Whereas Medusa, you have some alright damage unawakened, but you also have the ability to fully disable robots, which has a lot of good uses while you are progressing through stuff like Act 5. So yeah, I would probably go for the Medusa first, but it's 440, like it's pretty easy to get champions up to 440, so take them both up eventually, but I'd go for the Medusa first, my friend. But yeah, thank you very much for the super chat. And what is the currency CHF? Again, I do apologize for my naivety and lack of knowledge in terms of the global currency spectrum, but I want to be educated, man. I want to learn. Other than Karnak, who has True Strike, Killmonger, Cable. I don't know if there are any other characters. I forgot from the discussion that we were having yesterday. So yeah, I don't remember exactly. Do you think we will ever see 5-star and 6-star of some of the old God tier champions? I wouldn't remain too hopeful. For Scarlet Witch and Wolverine, we might see 4 in the future, but yeah, I wouldn't remain too hopeful for either of those, if I'm being honest. Unless they decide to, I mean, at the end of the day, like, there are so many different directions Kabam can go with their game, so it's a little bit difficult to tell. But I think a character as staple in the Marvel Universe and as iconic as Wolverine, you know, they should look at making him relevant in 5-star and 6-star crystals. I would really, really like to see that. Like, I think Wolverine's badass. But I don't know if Wolverine needs anything more in Sick Regeneration. Because a lot of characters, man, they are getting some fancy-ass new abilities. They're getting quite good at, with the exception of Sentry, they've gotten quite good at adding a lot of interesting utility and niche uses onto a lot of the new characters, which I'm quite enjoying. Based on the data mine stuff, who gets my hype badge, Bishop or Sabretooth? So I think at the moment it's probably Bishop because of all the utility that champion potentially can bring to the table. Sabretooth, I think Sabretooth is just one of those characters that is really going to depend on the values if he's going to be a really awesome character. And champions that depend on the values, they can go, you know, they can go pretty badly in the case of like Sentry and Carnage that we've seen. So I don't want to, I want to have relatively low expectations for Sabretooth. But we'll see what's up, man. Is Hela worth rank 5 over your undue Hyperion? I would say Hyperion in a lot of scenarios is better than Hela and brings a little bit more to the table. So yeah, I'd probably take Hyperion up over Hela, but Hela is a good champion to have just for the Angela synergy. Like, that synergy is very, very fun to play with. It's one of my favorite synergies in the entire game, man. I like it quite a lot. How much points required for Hela? Anything over 3.5 million is going to get you Hela, in my opinion. So yeah, have a look, man. Hey, what is up, Mark? Just watch your crystal opening scene and do the Euro Millions. Bro, my luck. Dude, I sometimes have to take a back seat and, like, I go, like, what the fuck is going on with my luck sometimes, man? It is ridiculous. Absolutely astounding. So yeah, I cannot believe it half the time, man. Really, really absurd. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a question, which I don't know if anybody has the answer to. Can unleveled 5-star champions at rank 1 maintain my infinite streak in Arena? Because I have like 16 champions that are not leveled as 5-star. If I use them, because a fully leveled up 5-star champion will maintain the streak, but if I use an unleveled one, is it going to cancel? Is it going to get rid of my streak? Like, am I going to go to a death squad and be like, oh, well, now I'm dead? Guys, if anybody has the answer to that question, I would be greatly appreciated. And please only comment if you have the accurate answer and not just a feeling. Rank up that blade. We are doing that today, man. I want to make sure I have enough gold to take him all the way up in a single rank up video. That's what I'm looking for. What's that? Hope I dupe Hyperion soon or get a Cosmic Gem. Bro, I have 3 Cosmic Gems. So I'm actually very willing once I have the gold. Okay, everybody's saying yes, man. Everybody's saying yes. I believe the chat. If you guys are wrong, this is on you, man. If the blade rank up video is a little bit later, this is on you. But we'll have to see. Daniel! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, we need to give some mad hype to Daniel. Another $10, man! Oh, I got something in my eye as well! Oh, gosh. Right, okay, gosh, sorry guys, if I appear to be crying right now, it's something has appeared to have infiltrated my eye. But massive, massive shout out to Daniel, man, $50, that's crazy, not even half an hour into the stream still. Oh, mad love, man, absolute mad love. Yeah, I saw Rich's opening, I saw Brian's opening, man. I feel for them, bro. I feel for them. My boy Gavian in my free-to-play alliance. If you check out his opening, man. He opened 9, and it's even worse, man. It's even worse. Rich, I think Rich probably had, in terms of the champions that he got, one of the roughest openings. But Gavian's one, man. That's a pretty bad, a big pile of average out of 9 crystals. Am I upgrading first Hyperion or Medusa? I'm not too sure on that front yet. I really like Medusa, so I'm very tempted to upgrade Medusa. But we will have to see, lads. We will have to see. Play some of these unranked 5-star champions. Let's get going. Okay, we got the combo in there. Not too bad. Yo, Camp. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Hey, Scene, can you do an updated guide to earn more gold than ISO? Just got a freaking 5-star blade. Bro, I wish there was a magical guide that I could throw your way. I wish there was. But really, for gold and ISO, mainly it's like, well, ISO is mainly like get as many 4- and 5-star champions as possible and duplicate as many as possible, because that's where the real horde of like ISO comes in. But gold is just, at the moment, it's just farm arena till you hate your existence. That's pretty much it. Who's better, you, Brian, or Legacy? I would say in that table, it's probably, in terms of like player skill, it's probably Legacy, Brian, and then me. I reckon I'm down the bottom. I'm a little bit behind, because Brian, man, he's got so much Brian and Legacy, they grind arena like constantly, like madmen. They are very, very attuned to a lot of the animations and reaction time. So I think they have a bit faster reflexes than myself, but I'm not too far behind, man. I'm not too far behind, but I do okay. I do okay now and again. Right, let's go for a little bit of blade, Let's get a bit of that unranked blade in there. Also Archangel as well. Maybe, I don't know. Gosh, this is a crazy pile of champs. Actually, let's go Doc Ock. Let's bring him in there. Why not, boys? Why not? And yeah, it appears to work. Actually, my King Groot is ranked 2, so we didn't know if unleveled champions work 100% for sure yet, so we'll have to see, man. You will lose my streak, don't play them. Well, everybody else in chat, man, said we were going to be okay. Or have I just lucked out here? Are we going to be okay, guys, to go with unleveled champions? Or not? What's the right info? Because, I mean, Otrix, you're saying don't play them. Everybody else is like, play them. But yeah, also, sorry, I just got caught up a little bit in chat there for a second. Trying to figure out what's the right info, man? What's the right info? Level one of them up, CN, bro. I'm telling you, man, I'm saving everything for this Blade rank up video. I cannot wait to get this boy into 5 figures a little bit later. Right, let's slap down that parry again. And this should be enough, right? Oh, mate, that special 2 with deep wounds. It's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. And Wes Jacobson. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you very much for the super chat. Big up, $5 on the table just like that. Congratulations on Blade. In my first 3 pulls, I got Void, Blade, and then Blade dupe. Bro, that is some ridiculous luck. Huge congratulations on picking up Void, man. That is one hell of a pull. Very, very, what is it, exclusive, well, partially exclusive champion, because you're not going to be able to get him in the 10k crystals for a while. But yeah, dude, congratulations on that. And also, we need to update Daniel. Dropped another $2 super chat, man, with that Lags and Brian question. That's $52. Daniel, man, you're wailing out today, my boy. Appreciate it. I really don't think you can use max level rank 1. Oh, there's so much conflicting information in chat, man. I don't know what to go for. Don't do it. Okay, people are saying don't do it all unleveled as I'll get a death match. You know what? We'll follow that advice, man. We'll follow that advice. But I think we got off scot-free this time. Why not bring Stark Spidey to rank 5? I feel like he's a better option for more parts of the game. Blade is really only very good against villains and dimensional beings. I wouldn't say that's necessarily the entire case, but I think one of the big points about Blade moving forward is that Blade is, I would say, better for pretty much the majority of matchups. Not all the time is he the best option for stuff in Alliance War, but I feel like generally speaking he's a lot more valuable now. So yeah, I much prefer to have him at rank 5, especially with that ability to regenerate being stacked up to the rank 5 level. That is just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I think there's good debate like between those characters, and I personally believe Starknout, Spider-Man, and Blade are the top 2 options for champions that should be taken up to rank 5. But you know, I personally think Blade is the better option. Or seeing it won't work, I just tested it especially for you, Tomek. Appreciate you making that sacrifice, man. Thank you very much. You've just saved me time of my life building up the infinite streak. Some mad love, man. Mad love. Since I got a 5-star Hyperion, am I going to rank 5 him? No, because, you know, I got a 5-star Blade. Hey, what is up, Lord Shadow? I grind all the time. If you're 5-star rank 1 and not max level, you get a deathmatch. Ah, but I use them all the time. Okay, wonderful, man. Guys, thanks for clearing that up. So you need to level up the 5 stars if you don't want to get a deathmatch. Just to put that information to rest. Alright, let's go in with another special one. And, oh, I thought we could get the intercept there. Wow, we almost screwed that one up, man. Almost screwed that one up. How come I don't generally show Alliance War? I just like playing Alliance War generally off video, because one of the things, especially now that Alliance War has become more competitive, one of the things that is a little bit annoying when I am playing on stream or recording video is the fact that the sound is actually delayed, and I play significantly better when the sound is like matched up to the real time. If that makes sense. So when I'm just playing on my phone, like sounds exactly how it should be. But for example, when I'm playing now, sound is like delayed a few seconds. So essentially, it all boils down to the fact that we are going to be quite competitive at the moment, and I don't have like the best champions, so I've really had to focus up. I'm open to doing some more Alliance War videos. Like I recorded some of the free-to-play stuff. Just, I've had some very, very difficult matchups recently, and I did record one. Actually, I went to record one a couple of like the last Alliance War I did, and it was all going very, very well. I got wrecked on this Ultron, man. This Ultron just screwed me over on like an increased regeneration node. It's the increased regeneration node. What was it with? What were the additional nodes? Like it has Arc Overload as well, and a few other stuff. I just got wrecked by Evade, man. Evade kept on shafting me. Had to use a few revives there. And that was my worst Alliance War so far. So yeah, I'm just waiting for kind of a good one to come around. But I want to start recording some more Alliance War stuff, ideally. I've just been a little bit nervous too this season, man. Because, yeah, got a bit of a tricky path, and there's a lot riding on me getting it cleared. But yeah, once we have Blade, man, we can just face roll through everything. But then again, I assume that, well, we can definitely record videos after that. Right, let's throw off the special one here. I've gotten very accustomed to using the special one, man. Seeing Sir, I just awakened my 5-star Psylocke out of a Blade Crystal. Any good? Psylocke's, she's alright at the moment. She's got some alright power control. But not really the most amazing character. But with Bishop next month, she might be propelled to a whole new level. If there is the synergy between them turns out to be pretty awesome. So yeah, keep an eye out for Bishop, my friend, because there might be some interesting value with a combination of both of those champions. Do I get any hated messages from the YouTube community? Of course, man, every day. Like, there are definitely at least 100 people that are like, fuck, that like fucking hate me, that comment on my videos. I read, you know, everything that could possibly be said about me 100 times every single day, which is always very fun to digest that information. Seeing, congrats on the opening, mate. I missed 5-star Blade, but I did pull a 4-star from a 4-star basic crystal. Bro, I'm glad that you missed the 5-star Blade, but I'm congratulating you on your 4-star consolation prize there. Yo, what's up, PJ? Would I rank 5 a 5-star Blade or Star-Lord for low 100%? I would rank 5 the Blade still, because you can do Star-Lord, you can do Labyrinth for 100% with the Star-Lord. you know, you don't need him at rank 5 to do that, I guess is the point that I'm trying to make there. And rank 5ing a champion in the current state of the game is just like the biggest decision you can make. So if you can get through Labyrinth without, you know, having to rank 5 Star-Lord, then I would go ahead and do that. But, you know, if you want to make Labyrinth specifically easier, then yeah, maybe Star-Lord is your option. But one of the things that we talked about at New York Comic Con with the developers is a second Labyrinth of Legends, and they confirmed that's not what they're working on. They're working on smaller team-based content, which, you know, has been additionally confirmed in interviews and also in this Alliance War tab within the game. So I would focus on Blade, because I feel like Blade is probably going to be better for that smaller base team content with his ability to regenerate. So yeah, not too sure, man. Seat read last, bro. Congrats on Blade. I'm now 0 out of 11. Muta, you are 100% trolling with that read last comment, man. I know you. I know your games. I know what you're up to. But dude, fuck, that sucks, man. That absolutely sucks. 0 out of 11. Man, you got shafted. Did you record the crystal opening? Bro, that sounds painful, man. At least tell me you got some good misses, man. At least I wanna see like Medusa and Archangel and Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man amongst those misses, bro. Because yeah, you've just been dealt the backhand of the Kabam stick once again. Is it weird to say I would rather rank 5 5-star Iceman over Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man? It's understandable if you're a big fan of Iceman. Like, we had, once rank 5 champions were announced, we did a few videos, like, covering the topic and having a bit of a debate on it, and we had, like, a community poll and everything, just to try and figure out, like, what people were generally feeling were some of the best options to take up to rank 5 as a 5-star character. And I think Iceman was, like, 4th on the list. I think it was Blade, Stark-Enhanced Spider-Man, and then Star-Lord, then Iceman. I think like Gwenpool Magic came in there. But at the end of the day, you know, it's your roster. It's up to you to make the decision on who you value most, depending on what you feel like, you know, what you enjoy playing, and how you feel the game is going to shape up in the future. Hey, Cian, I'm new here. Could you tell me if I should rank 5 my 4-star Doctor Strange? Definitely not, bro. Doctor Strange, he used to be incredible, but now he's a very, very mediocre champion. So yeah, if I were you, man, my personal piece of advice would be to not rank 5 Doctor Strange. But have a look at the tier list, man. Type in like Seaton's tier list 2018, and that should give you some good direction on what to go there. What's that? Any thoughts on the buffed version of Red Hulk? Still not as good. Unduped. Medusa, Archangel. I think, looking at Red Hulk, you should probably compare him. I think it's a good idea to compare him to, like, other champions of his class. But I think Red Hulk, he's poison immune. He can fully counter Mephisto when awakened, which is good. He's got some very, very nice damage. Does need to ramp up a little bit. What else can he absorb? Incinerate debuffs as well. Like, overall, can regenerate a little bit. There's some good value in there. I think Red Hulk, like, I think he is around the level of a demigod tier champion. I believe he is pretty much the perfect example of what I would define as a demigod tier champion in MCOC. Like, he's got some really, really good uses. I think he's going to be a really effective champion for a lot of people to take up. But I don't think he is just, like, such a undisputed, amazing solution to a certain set of stuff that he becomes a god tier champion in my eyes. PM was about our discussion, not my opening. Oh, bro, sorry, man. I need to have a little bit of a look at my Twitter DMs, man. They've been blowing up. But yes, I want to chat about, we were having, what was it, discussion about, was it arena related? Something like that. I still need to get onto that. I've just been so incredibly sidetracked, and, you know, stuff just keeps on coming up in the last week. Life is crazy at the moment, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it, my boys. Yossi, congrats on the pool. Yesterday, I went for Blade with one try, and I'm now officially 1 out of 1. Spencer, 100% on the feature crystals. Guys, this dude right here, Spencer, 100% drop rate, man. Definitely works for Kabam. But, dude, congratulations on going 1 for 1, man. That is always good to see. Seeing how do you get so many 5-star shards? Eagle, I have a guide on the channel, man. Did about a month ago now for farming 5-star shards, so check that out if you want all of the tips, tricks, the secrets, all of that stuff. So yeah, that's that. Otrix, yeah, best of luck on your 5-star blade opening, man. Did I ever see a worse opening than mine in YouTube? I don't believe I've watched a worse opening one. I've heard about some people going like 0 for 16 and 0 for 14 in the blade crystals, but I haven't seen like physically any of the openings like that yet. I feel like yours, I think you've got the worst opening that's been uploaded to YouTube, the biggest and worst one. But yeah, not too sure about that, Gavian. I'm on the lookout though. Hey, what is up, Philippe? Thank you very much again for the super chat. What was that? Congrats on the opening. I was doubting you before, but F you on the CEO luck. I do not blame you, man. I do not blame you. I woke up to hundreds and hundreds of hashtag fuckseeing comments, but obviously a good like. A good like 90% of them were in very good spirits and banter. So I can definitely take that, man. And I'm sure there were a few that were just like, oh man, seeing just an asshole, bro. Just an asshole with that CEO luck. Alright, let's drop this boy. Not too bad. Yesterday went 1 out of 2 yesterday and got Quake as a miss. Bro, Hans, that is a result, my friend. Congratulations. I assume you got Blade and Quake if you went for 2 of them. Or maybe you're talking about previous track record. Not too sure. Hey, what is up, Carlos? I did get Blade, but I also got Gladiator Hulk. Oh, man, Gladiator Hulk is a beast. I love Gladiator Hulk for Alliance War. I've been playing my 4-star one quite a bit. Yeah, he's great, man. I would take him up to rank 4, potentially even Unawakened. But I love Gladiator Hulk. He's actually one of my favorite champions that they've done in the last 6 months or so. I think he's so much fun to play, man. Seen as weird. That is entirely correct. A very accurate statement there. I won't disagree with that one. Oh no, Suki, you're just being mean now. Just trying to throw petty insults my way. Ah, oh, but anyway, let's just ban this man. Let's ban this man. What's that? Hello, champions. I mean, Legend. Is Blade a good option for doing a monthly event quest Legends run? Depends on the monthly event quest. I think next month, considering it's going to be Mutants, I don't think he's going to shine too well there. He's very good for the MODOK one and the Void one. But yeah, it really depends on the monthly event quest and what other options you have available within your team. So yeah, just see how it is, see what the first week is like, and figure out whether or not Blade is going to be a super good option. Seeing I need you to open my next 5 stars so I can get Archangel, Blade, X23, or Stark Spidey, okay? Unfortunately, I can't, man. Account sharing is against the terms of service, and I do not endorse it at all. So no, no account sharing, man. Right, let me turn off the heater, man. It's getting way too hot here. Oh gosh. I can't believe there's loads of and if you see, guys, there's apparently loads of video evidence of me account sharing and opening people's crystals at New York Comic-Con and various meetups. That's all fake news. It was somebody that was dressed as me and sounded like me and had all the same mannerisms, but it was definitely not me. I was definitely not opening other people's crystals. And please, Kabam, do not put me in Kabam jail. Thank you very much. Is Luke Cage 4 stars worth ranking up? Yeah, man, Luke Cage is a beast now, and I never thought I'd say that. But yeah, Luke Cage is definitely worth it, man, even unduped, for sure. Please do a complete review of Gladiator Hulk video in terms of Alliance War Attacker, Seeing Bro, but I still hate your CEO luck. I think, to be honest, the full Gladiator Hulk review video that we've done on the channel pretty much covers a lot of the stuff there. There's not really too much more to be said about the champion, if I'm perfectly honest. How can I get more points in Arena? I'm trying to get a 4-star Hela. I mean, what do you mean by get more points? You can get more champions, you can play more rounds. What specifically are you looking to adjust? That's what I need, man. See and Sir, just awakened my 5-star Psylocke out of a Blade Crystal. Any good? Oh, she could be good next month, man, with the Bishop synergy. But, not too great at the moment. She's okay. She's okay. But there are much more consistent power control champions out there. Psylocke kind of faults a little bit when you cannot, what is it? When the opponent has power gain outside of just being hit and taking hits, which are the majority of scenarios really where you need a strong power control champion in. So yeah, Psylocke's alright, man. I believe I have her in my, like, amazing tier. So she's fairly up there, because she's more useful than a lot of other characters. But I think Magic and Dr. Octopus, comparatively, I value them as stronger and more reliable power control champions in a lot of scenarios. Would I rather rank for X-23 or Luke Cage? I mean, it's a bit of a tough one, depending on what you need and what your priorities are. There are arguments for both. They are very, very similar characters, I would say. Well, not similar characters, but similar tier characters. If you needed a Bleed Immune character, maybe you want to go for Luke Cage. If you wanted the regeneration, maybe you want to go for X-23. I'd say neither of them are bad options. I would go for personal preference and what, you know, you feel, which one you feel is going to bring more value to your day-to-day. How good is Vulture? Not really too great. Like, he's just incredibly lacking in terms of what he brings to the table. I wish Vulture did a little bit more, man. If he's fully Incinerate immune, which he should be, he could have been, like, such an awesome and relevant counter to Mephisto. But, yeah, he didn't, man. That was one of the things that I was getting potentially quite excited for when Mephisto was first being released. I was like, guys, finally Vulture's going to have a use. And then, like, his Incinerate ability to absorb Incinerate just doesn't work against Mephisto, which is great, man. I didn't answer your question. What was your one? Can I make a video? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry if I missed over it. Dude, my mistake there. Can I make a video for tips specific for using Blade in Labyrinth of Legends? I will probably eventually get around to a very detailed tips video for playing Blade, but it's difficult for me to make a video of tips playing Blade in something like Labyrinth when I haven't done Labyrinth 100% with Blade, and I doubt I'm gonna delve too deeply into Labyrinth playing with Blade. I want to make some more Labyrinth of Legends videos this year for sure, like covering some in-depth fight strategy and, you know, guides on how to do it as cheap as possible, 100%. But I assume that's probably going to stem quite a bit from trying to push for an initial clear and then maybe go for 100% on the free-to-play account. So yeah, I reckon we'll get around to that soon enough, man. But, well, not soon enough. Like, it's going to be a few months, man. But I'd suggest watching... there are quite a few YouTubers that have done, like, 100% Labyrinth of Legends and had Blade in their team. So yeah, just type in, like, Blade Labyrinth, and hopefully there should be some good info out there. Or at least some live streams to watch. See, should I complete Event Heroic because I explored normal? Yeah, man, you should always push for the highest difficulty of any event that you can complete. So, yeah, focus on getting Heroic done. Try and get that done 100%, man, if you still got the time. But if not, just at least get the initial completion done. Anthony, I don't believe you watched the same opening that I did yesterday, man. But thank you very much, bro. How many 5 stars and 4 stars do I have? I'm not too sure of the number. I think it's like 40-something 4 stars. And like maybe 100... Sorry, 100 4 stars and like 40 5 stars. Something like that. Just got Blade trying to work out his regeneration. You have to have him awakened for the regeneration. And he literally just... hold block. That's it. It's not too difficult, but he does need to be awakened though, so you do have to keep that in mind. Well, that's for a 5 combo. Lay into this Black Bolt a little bit more. Get a little bit of that Gambit damage. Oh man, I wish Gambit was a better character. Just because he's so badass, man. If the I reckon if his special 1 stun was 100%, he'd be a little bit more valued. I don't see why it's not 100% though. It could very well be 100%. Because like Stark Spidey, his special 1 stun is 100%, but Stark Spidey has like 10 more things going for him. You know? Give Gambit 100% on that special 1 stun. That's what I'm saying, boys. That's what I'm saying. You think we will ever see the original Deadpool as a 5-star? I'm not too sure. I don't think he'd be played too much or upgraded if he was a 5-star character. But I would like to see like OG Deadpool have like a massive revamp and then be brought into the game and a bit more readily available. So yeah, I hope that they do something like that around the release of the Deadpool movie. That'd be super cool to see, man. Ah, yeah, as well, like as Andrew has mentioned, regeneration only happens when you are below 70% health. It's important to keep in mind, man. It's my #1 tip for new players. So I don't have 1 tip, I have 15 tips. And if you type in 15 pro tips for beginners, Marvel Contest of Champions CN into YouTube, or just go to the channel, you can find that video. But there are lots of very, very important stuff to keep in mind for a beginner. But yeah, check out that video, man. That's got all of the info and all of the guidance for becoming super sick at the game super quickly. So, you know, just watch your Bishop, your videos on Bishop and Sabretooth, and in your opinion, what tier are they? I cannot form any opinion on tier or value without seeing the characters in action, and also seeing their their actual values and how hard they hit. Like, I don't know, man. I have absolutely no idea, because that was just a very early look at some of the data mine abilities, but we have no idea of how much certain abilities affect the characters. So yeah, it's just, you know, anything that I would say would be just completely uninformed and incredibly inaccurate. Hey, what's up, Luke? Dude, massive shout out to China there. Big love, man. Big love. See, can I do a video on which 5-star champions I believe are worth 5-star gems? Yeah, I might do a video on that at some point in the future, because I do have quite a few questions in regards to that. So, like, it'd be nice to sit down and have a little bit of a talk on that. Rank 4 5-star champions is something as well that I want to talk about, because like I do get quite a lot of questions and comments on that. Gambit Special 1 does stun 100%. I don't believe it does stun 100%. It stuns most of the time because it's like 85%, but it's definitely not 100%, unless I'm very, very wrong in that regard. But again, being 85%, you're going to get a lot of the time, but not all of the time. I think there's like some... what is it? There's some functionality that he has. I think that increases maybe the stun chance if the target's armor is low. Something like that. So we'll have to see what's up, boys. Did I get my Summoner Advancement Awards? Yeah, I got them free this morning on the main account. I still don't believe I've received them on the free-to-play account, though. But yeah, there's something a little bit weird going on with stuff like Summoner Advancement and Alliance Quest rewards. Something seems a little bit off, man. A little bit off. Why am I such a scrub and don't know anything about unreleased characters? I'm so sorry, David. I do apologize. I will try and get a little bit more psychic in the future. That is one of my goals, guys. I want the psychic ability to at least be able to know everything that I will know in a couple of weeks' time. So that's what I'm working on. But building, you know, the kind of like interdimensional link through space and time to myself 2 weeks in the future, like that's a lot of work, man. It's taking a bit more mental energy than I have at the moment. So, but we're getting there, man. We're getting there slowly. I'm just trying to, you know, push myself to that next stage of evolution where I can obtain information from the future. To be honest, if I do successfully pull it off and I can harness information from the future, like a week in advance, probably the first thing I'm going to do is just, you know, just get the lottery numbers and win the lottery a few times. Just, you know, have it in the bank. Maybe not a few times. I don't want it to be too bait that I can, you know, just cheat the lottery forever. But, you know, I win the lottery one time, right? And it'd just be great because, you know, Euro Millions, get like 50 million in the bank, have a mansion, And I'll probably, if I had all the money in the world, I'd probably still play Marvel Contest of Champions, to be fair. I'll probably still do the videos. But, you know, I'd have a little bit of a hiatus while I was getting the mansion sorted. Did you see how small the pool for the last 5-star arena was? I didn't, man. How small was the pool? I'm incredibly curious. I mean, it is a 1 million entry, and I think one of the things that's slightly off-putting about it as well is the fact that it's like 500 gold every single round, and you don't really get much of a return on that. Hey, thank you very much, Haze Blaze. Appreciate that. Dude, I'm so sorry that you got royally kabammed in your opening yesterday, man. What was it? What did you get, man? Lay it down on the table. Can we start uncollected difficulty without doing heroic and master mode? Yes, you can, but you need to have the uncollected title, which means you have to have defeated the collector. But once you've done that, you can go straight into uncollected difficulty every single month. So yeah, it's not too bad, boys. Not too bad. So what you're saying, this isn't my final form? Definitely, my friend. I have many, many forms to evolve into. Like, it's one of those things, man. Like, every I mean, month, weeks, I don't know. Like, every year, right? I think, okay, what was I doing this time last year? I might look up a YouTube video or, you know, look up some sort of connection to myself, see exactly what I was doing a year ago, and I'll look at myself and I'll go, this guy's a fucking idiot. Like, and I think that's good. That's probably what you should do. If you're learning, you're growing, you're moving forward, that's probably what you what you feel. But I don't know if that's normal, man. I don't know if a lot of people look back on themselves and go like, oh my gosh, I was such a pleb then. But I do that. I do that quite regularly, man. But it's surprising, man. I never expected it to be. Because I remember being like, I think I was like 16, 17. I remember asking myself, like, just like, oh, you know, is this, have I reached the best I could be? I thought I was pretty smart then. And turns out I was a complete idiot. Complete idiot. Total dumbass, man. Total dumbass. But yeah, I always think I know a little bit, and then, you know, some time passes, and then I'm like, oh man, I don't know shit about shit. I'm still just trying to figure it all out. You should do a video where you narrate and comment on an old video of yours. Oh man, I couldn't get past the cringe. I couldn't get past the cringe, man, for sure. What's the most dank AF meme you have encountered? Oh, I don't know, man. I like the shitty memes I make. Those are quite fun. I like the Blade one I made yesterday. That was super fun. The, you know, taking that tweet that went around, like, you know, there was like this, that turned into a meme. It's like this girl being like, there's only one thing guys want, and it's fucking disgusting. And then insert something that is, you know, obviously not the implied thing. So yeah, we replaced the idea of sexual intercourse with a 5-star blade, and that was the joke. That was the joke, guys, and it was a great meme. 10 out of 10. It got like 200 and something favorites on Twitter. So basically, guys, I'm the best memer in the world. So I'll definitely take that. Do I have every 3-star so far? I didn't get 3-star Killmonger. The thing is, I don't know if I can be bothered to grind out a lot of the brand new 3-star champions. I got Gladiator Hulk. I was like, it's just I don't really have the gold or resources to take them up. And I know with all these new 5-star champions, I won't for a very, very long time. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, man. No offense, but I'm glad you dropped that BBC broadcaster voice. So am I, man. I wasn't consciously aware of the fact that I was doing the voice when I was doing that voice. It wasn't until yeah, just well, I can tell you I just got a little bit more self-aware essentially as I grew up, and I was like, why was I doing that, man? I don't know, it just felt like it was an overnight thing. But I think gradually, like looking at my videos, I think I turned it down. It just faded away. It's weird, man. Weird. I look back and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, man? It's so weird. Yo, what is up, Nilink? Hope you're doing well. See my boy, dude. Congratulations on a killer 5-star crystal opening, my man. Thank you so much. It was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. We lucked out. We got some alright stuff, left, right, and center. Makes seeing the milkman a thing. What what context is that? I'm very confused. Where did milkmen be brought into the equation, and how am I a milkman? Maybe it's the whale milk. Maybe that's it. Is that it? Am I the whale milkman? Gosh, that might be what you were referring to. Do the voice now? I don't think I can even do the voice now, man. I didn't even know what I was doing back then. I think it was just a case of me being a kid that wanted to sound older, so that a community of significantly older MMORPG players would respect me. I think that was it was something like that, you know, because you know I think like dropping out of college and all of that stuff. I went into the working world when I was like 17. I was still like really young sprog, so I think I kind of just put that like voice on and started growing facial hair just to appear as if I was older than I actually was. I know, some crap like that. But hey, it's over. That's the past, man. That was ages ago. But God, it's about as weird as they come when it comes to like 17, 18-year-olds. I get it, man of culture. I put 2 and 2 together, man, eventually. So, you know, I have a 4-star Awakening Gem. Should I use it on 4 or Scarlet Witch? Definitely Scarlet Witch, bro. 100%. Scarlet Witch is great to awaken. She'll get you through a lot of content and help you kill the Collector if you haven't already. Congrats on your opening yesterday. I got Blade, Kingpin, Punisher 2099, Sentry, another Yellow Jacket dupe, and Iceman. Not too bad, man. Some hits there, some misses. Overall, victorious on the Iceman and the Blade, so congratulations there. Hey, not too bad, boys. Not too bad. Champions I really hate in MCOC. Oh gosh, hate to fight, hate to play. There are a lot of champions that I hate in the game. Well, I don't really like. I'm not like, oh, this champion I can't even look at this champion, because a lot of the champions that I find they're like really crap. I just make memes out of and take the piss out of them. But the champions that I just hate ones that I feel like have not really had much for, or haven't been updated, or have been left behind. Like, I mean, Colossus is a great example of a champion that just needs some love, man. Colossus needs some love. Hulkbuster needs some love. Groot, actually, I hate Groot. Fuck Groot, man. What? It's triggered me now. It's 100% triggered, man. Groot is the worst champion to play in this entire game. He feels horrible. Absolutely horrible. So yeah, fuck Groot, man. I hate Groot. I love Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy. I love Groot as a character. Just in this game, it's terrible, man. Terrible. But it feels great to fight Groots with a Mystic Champion, just because he is so easy to fight. But in terms of playing, oh my gosh, there is nothing worse in this game than playing a Groot. I think Groot is undisputably the worst champion in this entire game to play. Like, in all honesty, boys. Miles isn't shit tier. No, he's not, man. He's an alright defender. Can fuck up some plebs on Alliance War Defense. But, you know, maybe can't play around evade, or maybe they get a very fun and interactive evade, and Miles just, you know, smacks them in the face. Miles is alright. He can have some uses, especially in lower tier Alliance Wars. Get quite a few kills. But yeah, in the higher tier, not the best, for sure. I got Doc Ock. What content is he good for? I don't know exactly, like, it depends on the scenario, really. It's kind of like infinite power locks, so he can potentially be good if you're a very skilled player for Alliance War, certain power control scenarios there. I think next month you're going to see quite a bit of value with Doc Ock against champions like Sabretooth and Bishop. So yeah, keep an eye out for those, and if those turn out to be very good Alliance War defenders, hey, he might be a really good counter to them. Hey, what's up, NY? Dude, best of luck on your first Uncollected run there. I'm glad live streams and stuff are helping you out there. You're the Spider-Gwen before the Collector. Bro, you are so close, man. You're like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes away from getting Uncollected. You have got this, my friend. I believe in you. I believe in you. Hey, Cian, just brought the Legendary Asgardian bundle a couple of days ago. Opened it and got a 5-star Gladiator Hulk. Mate, you hit the friggin' jackpot on that. Huge congrats, bro. Huge congrats. Cian, I have the urge to slap the generic on Sparky, rank 5 him for low after today's opening. Makes sense. Well, you could... It's up to you, man. I mean, obviously, the generic and taking him to rank 5, that is going to make Labyrinth cheaper than if he was unawakened at rank 4. But you can still, unawakened at rank 4, do Labyrinth of Legends 100% if you want those 3 additional tries at Blade. But yeah, it's really, really up to you, man. Like, if you feel like you'd be happy with the long-term decision of taking Stark and Spider-Man up, then yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. But it's up to you, whether or not you want a slightly cheaper run, or you want to... you know, pay probably another Odin's or so, and be able to take Blade up. But yeah, it's up to you, bro. Up to you. But you're gonna get another. I guess you're gonna get another generic from Labyrinth. But now is definitely a good time to make that push, man, because that is gonna give you another. What is it? 3 shots of Blade. Best way to defeat the Collector. There isn't really any good fighting strategy because the fight is like completely... The fight is the worst fight in the game. That's one of the things generally agreed on. Because like whatever strategy you go for, there is a mechanic that will completely screw you over. I think generally speaking, power control champions tend to be quite effective, but to be honest, for the majority of people, just use any champions that can deal as much damage as they can right off the bat, and then just keep on going in, keep on smacking him down. That seems like the best way to handle it for the majority of people from, you know, what I've observed in the last few months, man. When do you think they'll be making T5 basics more available with the next season of Alliance Quest, which I believe is either going to be announced as an inclusion in next month's event or the month after? But I think we're getting very, very close to having another season of Alliance Quest land in the game. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for it, man. It's about goddamn time. But I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous who's going to be the final AQ boss. I really hope it's not MODOK. I really hope it's not Mephisto. So yeah, we will have to see. I wouldn't mind it being Void, man. Wouldn't mind it being Void. He's okay. Better than MODOK and Mephisto. But we will have to see, lads. We will have to see. Try Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye works quite well against the Collector. I think he's a good character in that scenario. Would Well Milker be at the same level as Seaton one day? No, not unless I decide to grind a crazy amount on that account, but the Seaton account, you know, we have significantly more time and we spend money on this account as well. So the free-to-play one, it's not really at the same point of, you know, getting to the same level in terms of roster progression, but, you know, in terms of, like, getting all the content cleared, we could be at that point in one day. It really depends how you wanted to define the comparison between both of the accounts. Seeing what's up, Paul and Jude Blade. Yo, what is up, Jeff? Huge congratulations, my guy. Paul Gwenpool, Green Goblin, Yondu, and a double Morningstar. Insane. Bro, that is a Seaton Style CEO opening, 100% confirmed. Massive congratulations, Jeff. You 100% deserved it. And, guys, the reason Jeff got so lucky is obviously because he's an amazing patron and sponsor of the channel, and part of the Whale Squad, man. Everybody knows if you have that Whale Squad badge, man, all of your crystals get 100% rigged to have the best champions. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 20% sure that's how it works, at least. Scene, can you please help me find 5-star shards? Bro, we got a 5-star shard farming guide on the channel. If you can find that, that might help you to find some 5-star shards. Oh, Elon, it's coming soon, man. It's not going to be terrible life advice. It's going to be poor life decisions. That's what I've decided on the second channel. But I might announce the channel today. I've actually been thinking about the second channel quite a bit this week and exactly what I want to do on it. I think I'm just going to do whatever on the second channel and not really have, like, a strict plan for what kind of content goes up on there. I'm just going to talk about stuff that I find interesting and stuff that I feel like I have a good perspective to share with people. But, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be yet. But I really want to do a series talking a bit of a like YouTube business school series, because I feel like a lot of the people that teach how to build a YouTube channel don't really know what they're talking about. Because I've been to talks, man, at conventions. I have been to YouTube HQ in London and had people from YouTube talk about how to build a YouTube channel, and they're incredibly incompetent. They had no idea what they were talking about. It's the biggest wasted day I've ever had in my life. So I just love to do a channel where I give some very honest advice on how to build a YouTube channel, you know, depending on your aims and stuff, and, you know, how to make a business out of it. So yeah, we'll hopefully get around to doing something like that. But also I want to do vlogs behind the scenes. I just want to make like the second channel, like very fun stuff that I enjoy talking about. And I love talking about YouTube, man. Like I love going out to like lunch and for drinks with friends that are YouTubers and just discussing a lot of the stuff in depth, man. It's super fun. Did I listen to the Blade song? Is that the one by Sir Bluntsworthy, man? Yeah, if that's the one, man, I retweeted that. That's super good. It's got some bars, man. Got some bars. I actually met that dude in New York Comic Con. It's great. I love that there are so many people in the MCOC community. New York Comic Con was mega, man. Next year's New York Comic Con is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I have a feeling some people ain't going to be too happy to see my face there, but it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. The Blade song had you geeking out whilst playing your 5-star Blade. It's pretty badass, man. It's pretty badass. Got a Void 5-star from Blade. Any thoughts for him unduped? Unduped Void is pretty rubbish, but you need to get him awake and get him to a high sig level, and he's a great character. Very, very good for Alliance War at the moment. And just overall, just a really good champion to have to the arsenal, because you can get a very, very strong like heal and power reversal going on a little bit into the fight. But yeah, have a look at the Void review that we published on the channel. I think it was almost like a month and a bit ago now, and that gives kind of my full thoughts and overview on Void, and highlights some of the strengths and weaknesses of the character. Just gives you pretty much, you know, everything you need to know. Any idea what Alliance Prestige is needed to crack top 300 in AQ? I'm not too sure of the exact number, and a lot of it does depend on like how much map 6 you're doing. So yeah, I'm not too sure on the numbers, to be honest. I'm very like out of the loop of management in Alliance in Marvel Contest of Champions, just because I leave all that stuff to the officers, man. And our Alliance, we're pretty chill, we're pretty casual. Yeah, I would imagine it's like mostly like 5 rank 4 champions and like 1 day of map 6 if you want to get into the top few hundred. Stupid question maybe, but rank 4 Duke Blade a good lol option? For the like, he's an okay lol option, I reckon. I wouldn't say he's gonna be amazing, because he does have a lot of fights where, quite frankly, they're just going to be quite a bad time. Like, for example, Colossus, Unstoppable Colossus, where he can't bleed. You're not really going to have a fantastic time there. But on matchups like Magic, which are usually like the biggest pain in the ass matchups, you're going to have a very, very easy time against that. I don't know if Maestro is marked as a villain. I don't believe he is. But if he is, then yeah, that's a very, very easy time. Anubis, dude, I appreciate all of the super chats, man. Massive, massive support to you. But I know you've been super chatting quite a bit about, you know, just continually asking about how my relationship's going, and I have made the decision that I don't really want to talk about my private life too much outside, like on stream, on camera. Because it's just, you know, just one of those things of being, like, involved with a YouTuber. I don't want to be constantly talking about my relationship. Like, let's just focus on Marvel Contest of Champions. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support. But it's going well. It's going well, just to answer your question. But stop asking is also another question. Is, you know, I don't really want to get that involved in the whole YouTube thing. Got Hulk Ragnarok yesterday from one of the Blade Crystals. He's pretty decent. Yeah, he's good, man. I really, really like Hulk Ragnarok. Got my 4-star one maxed out. He tears through some Mephisto, some Magics and Alliance War, some Dormammu's. They are all in the bin, boys. Pulled a lot of God tiers. I know, man. It was a crazy opening. But anyway, lads, we have been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. I still have not had lunch today. I appreciate you all coming out to the stream this morning. A massive, massive shout out to all the super chatters. And also Daniel Bernard for that $52 super chat. Bro, that is absolutely mega. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna chill for a bit, and then I'll be back probably to grind some more arena, and I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have a look because I want to make some videos today as well. I want to do the updated tier list. We still need a bit more gold before we can do the Blade rank up video, and also, what was that? I want to do I've got this like document of Alliance quest changes that I've been working on that I really want to get out soon and kind of put forward some of those ideas. So yeah, we'll hopefully get those out soon. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream this morning. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.